What's up, Star Wars fans? Today, I want to talk about Dave Filoni and Robert Rodriguez's interview with The Hollywood Reporter. That's right, although Robert Rodriguez is getting most of the coverage, Dave Filoni was also included in that interview and had some interesting things to say as well. And I think one of the major things that Dave Filoni does in this interview is show us exactly how The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett are going to be completely different. Filoni states in the Hollywood Reporter interview that Boba gives us a direct connection to the Star Wars saga since he was involved in that story. This creates a nice crossover point for both classic characters and new characters. Much of The Mandalorian was new or had not been seen on screen. Through Boba Fett, we can weave some of those characters and tales together using a character that we know but don't know a lot about. So this quote by Dave Filoni at first doesn't seem all that revealing, but he absolutely does confirm that Cobb Vanth is going to be in the Book of Boba Fett when he states, much of The Mandalorian was new or had not been seen on screen. And really the only character in The Mandalorian that hadn't been seen on screen and wasn't new was Cobb Vanth. Remember, Cobb Vanth was actually part of the Aftermath series way back in 2015. But hey, we pretty much knew that Cobb Vanth was going to be in this series at some point, just like there's been plenty of rumors that we're going to get classic characters like Bossk. But I think what's interesting about what Dave Filoni has to say is that the Book of Boba Fett is really going to be weaving these two types of characters together. We're going to be seeing new characters like Din Djarin and Cobb Vanth interacting with older characters like Bossk and maybe even Dengar. And so in that way, we are really bridging the gap between The Mandalorian and the original trilogy, bringing these two great eras of Star Wars closer and closer together, which I think is heading in the right direction and is absolutely genius. But unfortunately, this information from Dave Filoni isn't all good. And maybe I'm looking into this a little too much, but Filoni's comment does seem to exclude a lot of characters that aren't necessarily classic or new, such as, say, Bo-Katan, Ahsoka Tano, maybe even someone like Sabine Wren, or there is that theory out there that Mace Windu may show up in this show, and well, Dave Filoni's comments just don't seem to leave any room for those characters. He's only talking specifically about those classic characters from the original trilogy and new characters that we've gotten in The Mandalorian. But hey, you never know, we might end up with an end credits scene that might include some of those animation characters that we love on this channel. But that's going to be my crazy speculation for today, folks. Let me know in the comments below what you think. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.